he's somebody that had tremendous success for decades in the oil industry. Now, who's heard of the oil derivatives market? I couldn't describe it with a gun to my head. I really couldn't. But I knew that when they talked about money on Fox News and CNN headline news, what did they talk about? Price of oil, oil derivatives, futures and swaps. So I'm like, okay, I know that. So I did a little research, and I found out it's the most heavily traded commodity in the world. It trades in the trillions of dollars. So I thought, wow, that's pretty impressive. I then find out that he had a hand in the creation of that market. And the more I talked to him, the more I realized all he wanted to do was provide the best opportunity for the average person. Who thinks that's pretty genuine? So please do me a favor. Get on your feet and clap until your hands hurt for the CEO and the visionary of North American Power, Mr. Kerry Breitbart.
The primary driving force that is providing support for the renewable, sustainable energy sector is large corporations and government agencies. And I am telling you something, and I know this and you guys know it too. Corporations and government agencies have never been the power of change that's risen to a moral imperative to solve a problem that plagues mankind. It's always individuals. It can only be individuals. And individuals right now are not engaged in this movement. The green movement is alive, but it's not on the tip of people's tongues. It's not something that people have developed any kind of passion for, except in very small pockets. If you call your utility and say, I want to buy a 100% green product, what they don't explain to you, but what is absolutely universally true, is your electricity doesn't change. How could it change? I mean, they're not going to, change the wires and pipe just, energy coming from windmills to your house. No, electricity sources, production facilities of electricity, coal, natural gas, hydro, biofuels, wind, solar, all go into what, metaphorically, a big swimming pool. Out of that swimming pool, through the wires, comes whatever that mix is. So, the more renewable energy that exists and goes into that swimming pool, the greener that electricity is. So, since they can't pipe it to your house, what do when you buy green electricity or when we buy it? They go out into the market and buy what's called a renewable energy credit, also called a renewable energy certificate or a green tag. This is a financial vehicle that has been sanctioned by the United States government to promote the development of renewable energy. Because when a renewable energy producer produces a megawatt of electricity, he gets to sell one of these renewable energy credits, and it makes his project viable. Most of the renewable energy projects in this country would not be developed if it were not for renewable energy credits. So, I don't know if any of you are connecting the dots yet, but all of a sudden it occurred to me that, wait a minute, I can sell electricity in only 7 states, but I can sell 100% green power through renewable energy credits in all 50 states. We support the development of wind energy. We are the Saudi Arabia of wind in this country. There is a consistent breeze that's blown from the beginning of time from the Canadian border to the Gulf of Mexico. Without blighting the environment, we could build enough windmills and generate enough electricity from windmills to power this country 10 times over. It can be done. And it's clean, it's renewable, it's safe. So our product is called American Wind. And because wind is a nationally available product. I would like now to play... Sit down. I'd like to play a short video for you that gives you a little overview and might just touch you a bit and about what we're doing and why we're doing it.